Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Saturday night. And it's a snowy night. You want to see? Look at all that snow we got. Snow, snow. We got snow. And it's supposed to be snowing now, but I don't see it. So we're on the outer edge of that storm system that southern Saskatchewan is getting. We're on the outer edge of it. So we may not get a lot of snow. Might not get any, we might get dumped on. We don't know. We've got high winds though. Oh, there's deer across the street. Baby, there's deer.
Yeah, probably half a dozen.
Well, I just saw one walking by.
Well, there's like 15 of them there this morning, honey.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Across the street. Like
Oh, yeah, you told me that. I remember that. I remember you telling me now.
Look, sausage.
Jerky.
Not too.
Hamburger.
No, not really.
Well, I've had deer
yeah,
steak and deer sausage. I like deer sausage.
Yeah, so
and deer jerky. And yeah.
I think we'll get the crossbow. Nobody'd hear that.
Oh, hi, Unheard Voice. Thanks for popping in. And thank you for your thumb up.
Nobody'd hear the crossbow.
How are you tonight? And thank you for at least popping in and saying hi and leaving a thumb. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week. I'm just sitting here waiting for more people to show up. But if nobody else does, that's cool. Don't forget your thummies, people. So I had something come in this week. Hi, Laura B. How are you doing? I got a crochet kit in the mail. Crochet for a happier you. I love that. Now, it has all of that. I've been using that one, so it's being used right now. So I've got 1 millimeter to 2.75 millimeter. And then I have 2 millimeter to 6 millimeter. Yes. So, yeah. That came in the mail today, or not today, this week. And I meant to, oh, I'm sorry your voice isn't up to snuff. That's sucky. And I'm glad I can always cheer you up. You can count on me for putting a smile on your face. Why? Because I am insane. I put the happiness in crazy. That's it. Yeah. So, how's everybody weekend going so far? I am going fine. Mine is going fine so far. I've done a lot of crocheting, a lot of work on my blanket. Because it's an easy pattern and I have 2 more skeins of yarn and that's it. And then whatever size it is, that's the size it's going to stay because I'm not buying more yarn. I refuse to. So Yeah, I'm not buying any more yarn for my blanket. So it's going to have 6 skeins, and that's all it's going to be. So however big that is however big it's going to be. Yeah. And hopefully I end on a scalloped edge, an edge with the shells, hopefully. And hopefully I make it around the whole edge. We'll see. So I've been, like I said, working on my blanket, and let me move that. Let me get my blanket. There's my blanket so far. Yes. Yes. There's my blanket so far. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Can you hear me okay? I just want to make sure you can hear me. My computer fan can be loud. And I can talk really, really quietly, so I just want to make sure everybody can hear me fine. Awesome. That worked out great. So I'm just sitting here working on this from the middle blanket. I've been working on that today and yesterday exclusively. The rest of the week I was working on my husband's sweater, and I got quite a lot done. I got to the neckline. So I've basically got, other than shaping of the neck on the panel I'm working on, I've got both panels done. And then it's just the sleeves and it's the sewing together and it's done. I'm excited because it's always a big project making wearables. I find it, I'm excited about it, I want to do it, but I find it boring. So I get bored with the project, I think. And hence why I have like 9 whips or so. Yeah. Ooh. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, yeah, tight fit, but you get out in there. I love my clover hook. Mm-hmm. My dogs are behaving themselves, so yeah. Don't know where any of my moderators are, but so far we're doing good, so. I got my community tab. Woke up one day and it was just there. I'm so happy. I heard they were giving them out randomly to people, but, or not randomly, maybe everybody's getting one. They're doing it randomly in no specific order. So hopefully, you know, I was kind of losing hope. Everybody seemed to get one before I did, but that's okay. I finally got one too, so I'm happy. That's a corner, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is a corner. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, my chat just, I should have jumped over to, I didn't realize. Hello, everybody who came in. Oh, hello, Coffee Angel Crafts. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? How's everybody? Sorry, I missed y'all. I wasn't getting the chats on StreamYard. So nice to see everybody. I'm working on this blanket. This one. Drinking coffee. I've got iced tea in my cup. I do have iced tea in my cup. I have been drinking, and it's homemade iced tea. It's not, the powdered stuff. No, it's made of nice, strong orange pekoe, which is the only way to drink orange pekoe in my head is make it in iced tea, because, gosh, it's vile as tea. Sorry, but I'm a bit of a tea snob, and I'm a Earl Grey lover. Love my Earl Grey. So I drove to Southie this week to take my friend so she could go and get groceries, because there's a co-op there, and she liked shopping there for a decent amount of groceries. I mean, she prefers Regina, but she didn't feel like going to Regina. So we went to Southie. It was a nice trip. I stayed in the car. I was going to go in and get a few things, but talked myself out of it because money's really tight and we didn't need anything, really. It would just be snacky stuff. And, snacky stuff's really expensive right now, so I didn't need it. So I stayed in the car with Gus, because Gus goes with me everywhere, and drove back. It was a nice drive. It wasn't too bad of a cold day. Now I don't know what the highways are like because of the snow system that's coming in. I know Regina got, there's a semi-accident in one of the overpasses, and there's one of the other overpasses was closed. So yeah, people are having troubles with the snowstorm. I been discovering more and more channels out there. I'm pleased as punch to discover people, and they're discovering me back, and that's awesome. My family's growing. I love it. I'm so thankful for everybody who's subscribed. It means so much to me. It really does. It means that you want to spend time with me. You find me worthwhile watching. Why? I have no idea. I mean, obviously, I think you all must be weird or something because you want to spend time with me. You do understand that I'm taking medicine for a mental illness. It means I'm crazy, right? Okay. Just so long as we all know that. I embrace my craziness. I do. Sanity is just overrated. Reality sucks. It does. Oh. Make sure I'm putting these in here because it is really annoying when you miss a V and you only put one side in and then you get to the shells and you keep on going because you miss it and you get to the shell layer and you come to that. You got to rip everything out. Oh, yeah. That's not fun. So I'm trying to check my work often to make sure I did do all the darn V's. You recommend a good shrink? I've got one, thank you very much. She calls me on a regular basis. Unfortunately, WCB has decided that I don't require any more therapy. I've reached a plateau and this is as good as it's going to get. They have given up. I don't know why. I was doing really well too. My doctors were pleased as punch with my progress. But, whatever. WCB, they know better. Yeah. But I have a good shrink. Thank you. She's worked hard at getting my trust. I don't trust easy. And you have to trust your therapist for therapy to work. You do. All of my therapists have worked hard to get me to trust them because I don't trust easy at all. I'll sit there and I'll superficially tell you, my life story, but it's the surface layer. It's got nothing to do with reality. And if I don't trust you, you're never going to get to the other layers below all that surface and really find out the real story beyond that surface. So they worked hard. I trust them. They're good people. It just sucks that you got to take meds every day, but you do. Probably for the rest of my life, which sucks. Oh, that's unfortunate, Coffee Angel. I understand that. I do. I had a whole back piece of my husband's sweater done, realized I did it in a wrong crochet hook size, wrong hook size, and I had to frog that whole piece out and redo it. I finally caught up to surpassed where I was, but it took a while. So, yeah, we had a rip it party one night. Well, I ripped it apart. Hi, LaShira. How's it going? Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How's your weekends going? Oh, see, look, I was just going to go ahead and make a mistake because I wasn't paying attention. There we go, there's a V. And that is how easy it is to miss half of your V stitch if you're not paying attention. God, I hate that. You gotta rip the whole sides apart, all of it, all the way, everything. I am fine, Lashira. Thank you for asking. And what is on my hook is the From the Middle Blanket by Yarnspirations. And here's a picture of it. Or here is what it looks like so far. Yeah. Thank you, Lashira. The yarn is a beautiful yarn. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver stripes. The color is Polo Stripe. And that's how it's working up. That's how it's working up. It's working up real nice with this pattern. Trying to do a crochet along with my friend Sharon here, but I'm hopelessly behind. That's my attention span. I just can't seem to stay focused on a project so long to get anything really done on it, especially lately. At Walmart in aisle 4. What was at Walmart in aisle 4, Robert? What were you doing? And any place is a good place to crochet. I agree, Coffee Angel. You're right. Oh, it's dinner time there. I'm glad thank you. Thank you for coming in, Coffee Angel. I really appreciate it. You go enjoy your dinner, and I hope you have a wonderful dinner, a great evening, and a wonderful tomorrow. Yes. I hope everybody has a wonderful tomorrow. I am at another corner. This is such a cool pattern. It's a 2-row repeat. It's really easy to remember. One row is chains and V stitches. The next row is shells and single crochets. Really easy to do. I thought it looked complicated because it does. It looks so complicated, but it really isn't. There's no counting. I'm not counting. You know me, you know I try to do things without counting because math hurts my brains. It does. I try not to do things that hurt my brains. Yeah. I'm watching on StreamYard, but I just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody's chat. So I hope everybody's staying warm. Southern Saskatchewan is supposed to be hit with a massive snowstorm, and parts of it has already It's already happened, but not us, thankfully. We've gotten some wind, but that's all we've gotten, really. Got a small skiff of snow, but nothing, as they say, to write home about. Da, 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 da. Got that song When You're Young at Heart? It was a song for a commercial, and I like it. I got it in my head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. There we go. That's better. You know, I think we're going to have oatmeal for supper. I think so. I'd have a ciabatta bun. I like those. We buy the ciabatta buns from Costco. They're triangle shaped. They're so good toasted. Oh my goodness. We bring them home. It's a big bag of like 16, I think. And we bring them home and we immediately open up the bag and divide them up into baggies. You can only get 4 or 5 in a baggie, like in the large bag, and you want to go maybe 4 and not squish them down because they don't come back up if you squish them. So you got to be careful with that. But we put them in baggies, sucked as much air as we could out of them, and they're frozen now. And we've been bringing them out as we need to. And they're so good toasted. Oh my goodness. They're so crunchy on the outside and not a hard crunchy. Like it's not something that'll hurt your teeth or your gums or something if you've got sensitive mouth. But it's crunchy, but it's soft inside. Oh, it's so good with butter and jam. Oh, I love it. Bye, Lashira. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. So I've been on a toasted ciabatta bun with jam kick. But last week, hubby introduced me to fried egg sandwich in ciabatta bun. And that was like, hello. Like toasted ciabatta bun? Oh, yeah. The trick is to actually cook your egg all the way through. See, I usually don't. I make this awesome bologna sandwich with fried bologna sandwich, fried egg, cheese on toast. Cheese has got to be all melty and goodness. All melty goodness. And I always make sure that the yolks of the egg are still runny, because that way I use it with the toast. Oh, it's good. It's messy, but it's good. I love it. Haven't made one of those in a couple of months now, in a while now, actually, because I haven't had any bologna. But I did the same thing without the meat on the ciabatta bun last week, thanks to hubby, and oh, it was so good. I like those Costco ciabatta buns. If you have a chance to get Costco ciabatta buns, go get them. They are yummy. I give them a thumbs up. It's almost getting too dark to see. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Yes, B. And another B. Bum, 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 bum. So, what's for supper, people? I have no idea. Give me ideas for supper. Because I haven't had my supper yet. Five. Bumpity, bumpity, bump, bump, bumpity, boo. So, anybody read any good books? I don't read books. I have been listening to audiobooks, though. I just restarted a new series. Or not a new series. It's an old series to me, but it's she's got a new book coming out next week. Smolder. Anita Blake. Vampire Hunter by Laurel K. Hamilton. And it is a good series. I like it very much. So I'm re-listening because I've got it on audiobook. So I'm re-listening to all of the books again in order. And then when Smolder comes out, I've already got it ordered on order. It'll just come down to my library automatically, and poof, I'll start listening to that too. This is the wedding book. Oh, that'll be so cool. And then there's supposed to be another book at the end of the year, November, December kind of thing. So that'll be exciting. 2 books in a year. So I just love Laurel K. Hamilton and her writing. But some of her sex scenes are over the top. Just saying. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a time of hearing. I mean, not hearing, seeing. Oh, jeez. This is the first day with my new mouth, obviously. I can't figure out how to talk. There we go. Nope. There we go. Go share it out on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. And I will just sit here and I will crochet. So yeah, I've been listening to I just started the first book of like a 20 book series. Like literally there's like so many books. I don't know how many for sure. Um but she's coming out with a new one and yeah, I want to just refresh my memory on what's been going on. Although I have a pretty good idea. I still want to do that. What happened here? What is going on? Oh. Ah, no. Don't unravel. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a good series. I highly recommend it. If nobody's tried it, what the hell did I do here? Oh, crap on toast. Somehow I ended up putting extra stitches over here. So you know what that means? That means I gotta frog it all the way back. Fizzle sticks and more. So yeah, here I am ripping it out. ripping it out. Because wouldn't you know, made a mistake right here. Right here, you see that? Extra stitches. Oh yeah, this is the thing with this specific pattern. But, oh well. It's a beautiful pattern still. There we go. Okay. Okay, make sure that's still 7. 6, yep. And then pin this down. And this, like it was. And then there we go. 2, 3. So now I got to rebuild that whole. Get back to where I was. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. So, fiddlesticks and all that jazz. You know darn well I could say something, but I am actually trying really hard to keep it fucking clean. Oh, for frick's sakes. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to chain one. I think I'm going to put this down after I finish this shell and pin it down. I'm going to put this down. Because I'm making stupid mistakes now. Like, just now. So, I'll put it down for now. Give it, maybe pick it up in 10 minutes or so. Just put it away for now. So, what's new and exciting? Has anybody seen the really cool yarn deals going on at Mary Maxim and Yarnspirations? Mary Maxim, I think, ended, but Yarnspirations is getting ready for their major sale. Major sale. My big, huge sale. So, Yarnspirations, both sites, American and Canadian sites, have the same sale. I just wish I wasn't broke. I would partake of that sale. I would so partake of that sale. Can you still see me? Good. Because I would partake of that sale. I would. It would be yum. All that yarny goodness. Oh, yes. I would have fun. It would be a lot of fun. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the big sale. Big savings are coming. It's super big. Sign up for our big sale. And it starts on Monday. If you are a subscriber and you've signed up, you get early access to the sale starting Monday. Otherwise, you don't get access to the sale until the 27th. And that is Yarnspirations. So if you're needing yarn, I highly suggest Yarnspirations right now because they have a sale going on, or they will, and I highly suggest signing up. I did. I get early access starting tomorrow or Monday. And yeah, okay, I know I'm broke, so I won't be actually buying anything, but I could still sightsee and dream and make myself depressed. Actually, it's like a catch-22. I love looking at the yarn and dreaming about projects I can make with it, and then I don't like looking at the yarn because it reminds me that I'm broke and I can't have any. So yeah, it's a catch-22, but that's okay. I'm still gonna look. I like looking at yarn. I can't help it. I even look at yarn on Amazon, seeing what kind of deals they have. And sometimes, if you know your yarn prices, some of the deals aren't too bad, especially when they have bundle up, like bundles. I'm wearing the sweater Pixie gave me. My friend Pixie Stitch, she gave me a care package. And she spoiled me, and this was one of the things in it, was this sweater. So I'm wearing it. Because it's a little chilly. If you know me, you know the fact that we live in a house that's a wonderful house, but it has no furnace. So we make do with an industrial heater downstairs, like a construction heater. You know, we put that downstairs, and hot air rises, and frick, does it ever work great? And it just heats up the whole house. And then we have little space heaters in various rooms. And we're fine. You know, put on a sweater, put on thick socks, you're fine. Even on the really, really cold days, just bundle up more, you know. It's been fine. We've gotten through the winter really well. We don't have that big of a power bill. It's big, but it's not as big as it was this time last year. This time last year was our first winter in this house, and we didn't do really anything to seal windows or anything. We just kind of figured, okay, well, let's see, you know, use it as a baseline, see how bad this house is. And we spent a lot of, all winter we were upstairs pumping heat into upstairs, and there's no insulation upstairs. We shouldn't have done that. So this year we came downstairs and we shut upstairs kind of off and didn't go up there. Now that the temperature is rising and it's been really nice out, because it really has, it's not too bad. It's only -7 outside right now. Hubby's gone upstairs, and that's where, because he has a craft room right above me. He loves his craft room. I like his craft room too. It's nice and big. I wish I had it for my yarn room. But we made a deal. He got the bigger room because I'm going to have the front porch for my painting this summer. So, and I'm going to paint. You guys are going to see me paint because I'm going to share that on this channel when I get to it. That's the thing. Like, that's one thing that I don't like about being down here. Like, all of my crafts, all of the things that I would show you or do with you is upstairs in my craft room. And I'm limited to what I can bring down. Just because I don't want to get the dogs in. I don't want the cats or the dogs to get into it. So I'm limited to projects I'm working on and what projects I bring down. Otherwise, my yarn stays upstairs in my craft room, which really needs to be organized before I go upstairs and really use that space. It's not usable right now. Not effectively. It could do a lot better. Organization is not my forte. I'm very chaotic, and I have no idea how to be organized. I can keep it up if it's done for me. I can keep it up. I'm good that way, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to get myself organized. I try. I just end up moving one pile of mess to another pile. Seriously, that's all I do. I move pile A to pile B, and then I have a bigger pile instead of really figuring out where to put it. It just gets moved around a lot because I'm not organized, because I don't know how to organize. It's just how I am. And I suck at organization, but it's just how I am. Just part of me and my charm. Oh my goodness, it's almost been an hour. Well, I think I'm going to end it at an hour. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it at an hour. It's been a quiet night. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and it's almost 8 o'clock. So hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What is for dinner tonight? Oh, I don't have a clue. You know, my husband says that to me all the time. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? How the hell should I know? I have no idea. We have lots of food. Figure it out. Don't ask me. I don't care what I eat. I don't. I'm not fussy. And everything I like to eat, my hubby vetoes anyway. So what difference does it make? I say, how about fried chicken? I don't want that. Figure it out. How about produce? I don't want that. How about this? I don't want that. Well, then, I don't know what's for supper. I think I might have, because we don't have any ciabatta buns out, and I don't know if we've eaten them all or not. We should have. I think we still have some in the freezer. But we have toast, bread out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have some eggs. Ooh, soft-boiled eggs, bread shoulders. I like those. This is a little kid in me that's never grown up. Oh, itchy ear. And I don't have my hearing aids in, so yeah. But you will eat all the food. No, I can't. I might have my son come live with me for a bit. My son is in dire straits and may be homeless in 2 weeks. So, and I refuse to let my son sleep on the streets if I can help it. So, if things don't improve for him, I might have to go to Edmonton and pick him up and bring him home. which sucks. Just because I don't know where we're going to put him. Like, we don't have a third bedroom or a second bedroom. We have 2 craft rooms that are in use. And I'm willing to give up my craft room. I really am. I mean, if that's what it takes. He can sleep in there with a cot, because that's the thing. He's going to have to sleep on a cot. And we'll put a cot in there, and he'll just sleep in there, and I just won't use my craft room. I mean, I'm living without my craft room now. I don't know where else to put him. So I don't know what else to do, Robert. I mean, he's my firstborn, and he's a good kid. I mean, he's trying really hard, and he's not into drinking. He's not into drugs. Doesn't party. Like, he really does lead a good life. And he's just getting kicked down, kicked, and kicked. Every time he tries to reach out for help, it's a no. So, it's a 3-bedroom house, but it's, we have the master, and then my hubby has turned the second big room upstairs into a craft room, and then I've got the small bedroom, and I turned it into a craft room, and that's it. That's it. So, but my boy is always welcome where I am, without hesitation, because they're good kids. I mean, they could have turned out so differently. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of kids out there that turned out really bad. There's a lot of moms out there who are really disappointed in their kids, and that's unfortunate. I got really lucky. I have really good kids. 1 bathroom. And that's another thing, 1 bathroom. Because the second one upstairs isn't hooked up. And hey, that might be something that we get hooked up if Todd comes. You know, maybe that's something we'll look at, getting that second bathroom hooked up shortly. Who knows? I don't. But yeah. Amy! Hey Sharon, how's it going? Welcome in. I'll stay on a little longer. Stay on for another half hour. But yeah. Hey Pixie, I'm wearing your sweater. So yeah, we were just talking about dinner. No, we weren't. We were talking about my son. How my son may be homeless in 2 weeks. So, yeah. Oh, are you working on your My From the Middle? Your From the Middle blanket? I was working on my From the Middle blanket, and then I found a mistake, so I had to unravel a whole round and a half. So I'm just put it in timeout for now because it's dark. Oh, thank you, Pixie. I never really thought pink was my color, but it kind of looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Life is really kicking my son in the teeth. He has He has no luck. None. And he can't find help anywhere. And he's looking for a job, but problem is he's stuck where he is because he doesn't drive and there's no buses. Well, there is a bus between Edmonton and Leduc, but it costs $5 and per trip. And unfortunately, my son is that broke. And I can't send money to him because he's got a $1,200 overdraft on his bank right now. So any money I send him has to go through Western Union. And guess what? There's no frickin' Western Union here. None. I don't know where I'd have to go. Probably Regina. So yeah. And the problem with the Western Union is could it get to him without a mailbox? I don't know how that stuff's delivered. So, yeah. Amy, I don't know. I don't think anybody can do anything to help. I think I have to, I don't know. He needs a job. But I think he's going to end up homeless, and I'm going to end up bringing him here. And then once he's here, we'll see what we can do. But I refuse to let my son be homeless. He is in a very tough spot, CDC. Very tough spot. And like I said, I refuse to let him go homeless. So I was homeless. And I survived by sleeping on people's couches and in a van during the summer. And it sucked. Because I never knew when I was going to be lucky enough to eat. So, yeah, he'd have to get to another Western Union. Okay. And I don't know where there is one, if there's one near him. So, it's like back and forth. And then I'm like down to my last 50 anyway. So there's nothing I can give him right now. Just isn't. So, and he knows that. He knows I'm in a bit of a stickler being on disability. So, he knows it. And we got gas in the car. And hubby's got cash. Because he's been doing odd driving rounds for people. They hire him to take them to Raymore and places. So that costs gas. He requests gas money. So he's been saving up all of that. Plus he shovels snow for a guy here in town. So we got that too. So there's cash there for gas to go to Edmonton. Yeah, Pixie, me too. For how long, CDC? What do you mean? For how long what? Yes, being homeless sucks. It really does. Really, really, really does. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, being homeless sucks. Like I said, I've been there. I mean, thank God I didn't do it with my son. Like I had my son at that point in time, but I just sent him to his grandparents and they gladly took him. And I could have gone crawling to my mom if I wanted to not be homeless. But you understand the crawling, right? It would have been under her terms, and I was refusing to do that. It was not a matter of pride. It was a matter of, yeah, you'd have to understand the situation. I'm not going to go into that, but let's just say my mother and I were oil and water at that point of time in our lives. And there was no way I was going back to her house. No way. So, thanks, Pixie. How long was I homeless? I was homeless. I wasn't homeless for a year. I was homeless. I was lucky enough to only be homeless for about 6, 7 months. Like I said, I survived by sleeping on people's couches and sleeping in vans and people's vehicles. And it was scary because I was a little tiny thing. And but I had people who looked out for me, who I thought were friends, but they wanted to be much more. Didn't matter, they were still just friends. Yeah, being homeless sucks, especially when you don't know when your next meal is coming from. So I've had to restart my life over a couple of times. And I've had this talk with my son, and I've made him understand if he has to go that route, he needs to make sure he can put all of his important stuff in a bag. He needs to downsize completely. And he said he's ready to walk away from everything. Everything that he wants to keep fits in a hockey bag. And he's got a hockey bag. And I said, okay. Everything he has will fit in the back of my car. That's the important thing. That's right, Pixie. One day at a time. You know I love you. Hugs, girl. We're all going through our own hells, like our own issues, and I get that. Everybody's got something in their path that they have to deal with. It's just my path seems to be really rocky, and it's tripping me up a lot. Oh, sorry. How to do that. Hey, Kelly, welcome in. Oh, don't worry, Amy. I will tell him not to leave any papers. Oh, yes. My boy's learning pretty quick. Pretty quick. He's had a eye-opening awakening lately. Hey, Kelly, welcome in. So yeah, we're talking about my son and, how he might be homeless in 2 weeks and how my life is going to change. But I'm hoping he won't be here long because there's nothing here for him. I live in a tiny little village with less than 200 people in it, or maybe around 200 people in it, and there's nothing here for him. There's no jobs. There's no prospects. There's no schooling. But if I can get him to Saskatoon and find him a place to stay in Saskatoon, he can find a job in Saskatoon. Saskatoon's got so many prospects for him. He can find a job. He can go back to school. He can get on his feet. We just need to find him a place in Saskatoon. So, yeah. Oh, Pixie, you're very brave, my love. You are very brave. It's not easy to come out about being depressed, but I'm stressed. I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm stressed and depressed. I was really down the other night because my son had just told me his bad news. And, as a mother, the first thing I did was, well, cry because there's nothing I can do and I'm a province away. And I so wanted to help, and I do so want to help, but I'm so limited, and it hurts. It hurts when you want to help somebody, but you can't because you're limited in what you can do because of circumstances beyond your control. It literally hurts. So I've been really down this week, and I've been really working the past couple of days on my mental health, especially today because hubby has been making comments about how I've been grumpy and how I've been speaking in a certain tone, and I'm itching for a fight, and there's a lot of anger behind my words, and so it's made me really step back and say, okay, hey, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be lashing out at my partner. So, yeah, I've had to step back the past couple of days and just try and really work on my mental health and be in a better state of mind so that I'm not jumping down his throat because he's not doing anything wrong, but I can find things just 'cause, and, that's not fair. So, I know, Amy, I love you too. Oh, God, look at me. Oh. Yeah, it can be lonely. That's my son too. My son lives alone. He doesn't have, well, he's got a fish, he's got a minnow. But other than that, he's got nothing. And I worry about him because when you're depressed and you don't have anything to wake up for, it's really easy to get more depressed and to get more depressed and to get into a spot where you don't want to start waking up because there's nothing to wake up for. And so it just feeds and feeds and feeds. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You don't notice you're going down that road. You just know you're tired all the time. And why get up? There's no reason to get up, but just stay in bed. Of course, yeah. Yeah, Robert. Yeah. That's that's the hard thing with living alone. Yeah. You're always the one on the spot. Thank you, Sharon. Hugs back. But that's why I love this community. I mean, we're so very, very supportive of each other. And that's why I like the fact, like we're kind of our own little group. And I like that. I want the whole family to be like that. Do you know I have, I have 265 subscribers. That's 265. I think that's awesome. Mm, Never been alone, Robert. Not like that. I've gone from my mom's house to a boyfriend's house to being homeless with boyfriend to boyfriend's house to being mom. I've never been alone. Never lived alone. Never been alone. Don't know if I'll ever have that experience because I've never had it. I don't know. I don't know how I would be. The closest I've come to being alone is when Sean would go away overnight on work. And God, we're on a trip. And that hasn't happened in 15 years of marriage. So I'm usually the one traveling. Although he's done it a couple of times. I'm sorry, he has. Because I never sleep. I prefer to stay up. Yeah. A PlayStation 5 giveaway at 300 on my channel. Robert, that is how... Oh, what is the word? That is how lies are taken and rumors. That's it. That's how rumors are started, Robert. Hey, Forever Blessed, how are you? Welcome in. I think Mary Maxim has some of that Sesame Street yarn also. If you want to take a look at Mary Maxim. That's right, Pixie, we don't have. That's the nice thing about, being online. I mean, I sit here at home all the time too, just sitting around, you know. And anytime somebody wants to chat or email me, they can. I don't mind. Because we should all support each other. That's what we're all about. Oh, you wish you didn't see it, Forever Blessed? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an enabler. Bad me. Bad me. Oh, Robert's donating the PlayStation 5. That's so sweet of you, Robert. You'll need my address. Just go to my About page. My address is there. Just mail it to me. PlayStation 5. You're searching hard. It was on Dee's channel. She just gave away. Well, the last time I was on Mary Maxim, I saw some Sesame Street yarn, and it was in their clearance bin, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong in that. Might not be in the clearance bin. PS2 and a PS3 equals a PS5. You're funny. Oh, that's funny. My kids console game, I don't. I PC game. I'm a PC gamer. I don't game console. Although I got them into it, we bought a GameCube. I bought them a GameCube when they were little. And it was really great for Matthew's hand-eye coordination, believe it or not. Because I was really worried he was spending too much time on because I was really trying to limit his gaming time on the thing, so I kept him to a strict schedule of when he could game and when he couldn't game. But I was told by his therapist to let him game because it was really good for his hand-eye coordination. The games that he played, like Mario Kart and Super Mario and Mario's World, they were good for his hand-eye coordination. So to let him play, so I did. But that was the last and only console game I've ever played other than the original Nintendo. Or Super Nintendo, sorry. And I just find the controllers, they got too much buttons. And I know I play with a keyboard, but it's comfortable to me. I know what all the buttons do. Give me a controller and they want me to do this and do that, and I'm lost. I'm lost with all of those buttons. Yes, Forever Blessed, Mary Maxim is online. Yes, they do deliver to the States. So does Yarnspirations, and Yarnspirations has a great big sale starting. I would suggest checking out Yarnspirations also. Yes, I would. They should pay me. You know, every time I endorse them, they should pay me with yarn, damn it. Oh, there you go. That's a good price. I've seen them so much higher than that. Yeah, so yeah, life's a little sucky right now. And there's nothing anybody can really do to help other than just listen to me bitch and complain and whine. Always sounds like he's going to cough and throw up, but he doesn't. Oh, someone said 174 at Hobby Lobby. Okay, see, we can't get Hobby Lobby here in Canada. They don't do international shipping. So, and there's not a Hobby Lobby where I live in this province. There may be Hobby Lobbies in Ontario, I don't know. But there's no Hobby Lobbies here where I am. And I don't know if there's Hobby Lobbies in Ontario. I don't know if there's Hobby Lobbies in Canada. Oh, Joanne's another one. Joanne's delivers to Canada. I've ordered from her, from them. Okay, Forever Blessed, I pray that you find them on Monday. Oh, Pixie found something at yarn.com. Cool. So yeah, it's -9 outside, but with the wind, it feels like -17. And of course, that's in Celsius. So the wind's strong, but it's not that cold out, which is nice. Yes, good luck forever. Oh yes, Pixie, how's your weather? You've been posting those shorts of the snow. Like, wow, did you guys get a lot of snow? Oh, right on, Pixie. Hey, Cricket, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in, welcome in. If I didn't say it before, I might have said it already. I don't know. Because I'm slightly insane, so shh. But yeah. So I'm wearing my handy dandy channel t-shirt, Crazy Engine Treasures, with my pretty logo on it. You should consider ordering one. My merch shop is listed with Nightbot. It shows up every so often. Oh, I'm glad. And you didn't get snowed in, right, Pixie? Who shovels that walkway in front of your doors? Is it the landlord that has to do it, or are you guys kind of responsible for your own area? Inquiring minds. Yeah, has anybody ever offered you any seal yet? Seal meat's supposed to be delicious. I wouldn't know. Oh, a day and a half for the last one. Wow. We've been lucky we haven't been snowed in. Even with all the wind and the blowing snow, we haven't had so bad of drifts that we've had to not get in. I mean, I wasn't able to open the damn door, but I just called hubby, and hubby was able to do it because he's big and strong. He's an ogre. So the day that the snowdrift was strong enough to keep me from opening the door, it was not strong enough to keep my ogre from opening the door. So, and that was the back door, and that was an issue because the back door leads to the puppy's poop area, and that's why I was letting them out that morning, was to go do their business. We had just woken up. I couldn't get the damn door open. You got puppies behind me that are going, Mom, we need out. And he can't get the damn door open. I call hubby, hubby. He goes, he's grumbling because he's got to come and do something first thing in the morning. Yeah. Damn door. Oh, you shovel it. You're sort of trading off with your neighbor. Oh, that's nice. I hope it continues. I hope that works out for you, Pixie, because that sucks having to shovel it. Yes, the Inuit up north eat seal. Yes, I did say seal. And I do agree they are adorable too, yes, but it's traditional meat up there. So I was just asking Veronica if she's been offered one yet. Oh, taxes. Yeah, I don't do those. First of all, I don't make any money. I have no income, and WCB is not taxable. So, why do taxes? Although I'm beginning to think I should just, do taxes. Part of the issue is I don't believe in doing something for the government if the government doesn't do anything for me. And providing me health care and providing me this and that isn't enough of an incentive for me to go and do my taxes. Because let's face it, the government's not listening to me. They don't care about me. They don't care about how the carbon tax is affecting me. They don't care about how their increase on prices affects me. So why should I care if I do my taxes? Ew, Pixie, seal oil. Ugh, that doesn't sound yummy. Not at all. I would try seal meat if offered, just because I try things. Would I eat it all the time? No. They're far too cute. I know. We're just pawns. I know. Hence, why should I pay tax? Why should I do my taxes? It's not like I pay tax. Or I do pay tax, but it's not like, okay, I get some of that money back. See, I'm really thinking hard about it because I would get GST. I'd start getting my GST 4 times a year, and I'd start getting any rebate checks because they've been doing rebate checks. They've been big. Here, we know it's really expensive. Here's $500. Because $500 once in a blue moon is going to help me very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Let me see it. It helped me buy some extra groceries, and it did help me pay off some bills. Okay, I didn't personally get $500 because I didn't do my taxes. And they only gave it out to people who did their taxes because they're cheapskates. There's so much better way of getting people to get that money instead of using tax records. How about those who have a license or the healthcare system? Everybody who has a healthcare number and is verifiable in Saskatchewan, you get money. Now, you would have gotten money then. But no, they did it based on taxes. Assholes. Yeah, no, I get it, Pixie. Yeah, Sharon, and that's why I'm thinking of getting them done this year. I really am. Just for the simple fact I get my GST and I could use the extra cash. So, and they owe me. I owe them, but the nice thing is I haven't done my taxes in years. Years. Like I'm thinking a decade. So if I do my taxes and I do all the previous years, that'll take me a while, but I'll work from this year and then work back. It's going to pay up that bill with everything they owe me. It's going to pay up that bill that I owe them. And then I'm going to get some money. So I'm really thinking about it. But oh, excuse me. Whale skin not for you. I would not. I would try it just for the sake of trying it, but I don't think that would be for me either because they're whales. They're highly intelligent, sentient creatures. I feel funny about eating them. It's like eating a monkey. I couldn't do that either. Or eating a dog, eating a cat. It's bad enough I eat cows. Like really, it is. It's bad enough I'm a carnivore and I eat animals, but I can't help it. I do. I'm not about to give up on my meat and turn vegetarian. I'm just not. I like being a carnivore. I just feel guilty about it. Smoked salmon? Yeah. No. You know what you should try? You should try candied salmon. I got a friend that goes nuts over that. And she also likes her smoked salmon. Yeah. She's in Alberta right now, but she has a friend. She has a brother in BC who sends her BC smoked salmon, which is like Alaskan smoked salmon, I imagine. You know, really good because you're right at the source, kind of thing. I don't know. Reindeer would be good, I would imagine. I haven't tried reindeer, but I've had deer, and I've had moose, and I've had elk. Yeah, those are the only exotic animals I've eaten. I haven't even had French, those those little hens. Cornish rock hens or whatever they're called. I haven't even had those. But I like lobster and I like shrimp. I like a battered fish. It's funny because I don't like fish. I'm not a big fish eater, but I like my battered fish, like frozen fish sticks. I love those things. I do. I love those things. And if I go fishing and I catch it, I will eat it. I will. I will take that sucker back to the beach. I will fillet that sucker. I will cut it into chunks. I will toss it with flour and spices and I will fish fry it up. And that's what all you have. It is so good. Oh, you've tried ostrich and kangaroo? That's so cool, Sharon. That is cool. Even if you didn't like it, it's cool. Yeah, they used to survive on it. Yeah, you're right. They did. You don't have a McDonald's up there, do you? I miss McDonald's. I'm craving a Big Mac right now. Yeah, I know, right, Pixie? I hope to go fishing this summer. We didn't go fishing last summer. I'm hoping to go fishing this summer. I really am. I would love to go fishing, catch some fish and do a fish fry. It's been a long time since I've had a fish fry. I love it. It's good. I think I want to try an ostrich egg, you know? And I've always wanted to try duck and I've always wanted to try goose. Um, unless it's in a restaurant though, I'll never try it because hubby just doesn't want duck is all dark meat and he's a white meat person and he doesn't like greasy, flavorful meat. And he doesn't want goose because goose is too fatty. I don't know. I haven't had them to tell him yes or no, you know? But it's the same thing my mom said. My mom said the exact same thing because she never had them either. Oh, I bet you get cravings. I know I was craving a Big Mac right now. I could do a Big Mac and fries. Yep. Oh, I could do with Big Mac and fries. See, I'm hungry. Yeah. So I'm gonna finish this at 9 o'clock. It's 8:38 right now, so 9 o'clock I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go eat. But hey, it's longer than I lasted. I lasted longer than I thought. So yay for me. Yay for you guys too, because you guys keep me up here, and that's awesome. Thank you. You've tried ostrich. Was it good? Like, I love chicken. I love fowl. I haven't had anything but chicken or turkey, but I love them. I love them. I do. Oh, was there a trend? Okay. There's a trend in Georgia. Mama burger and onion rings. Oh my God, Sharon, maybe that's what I'll have. I'm going to Regina at the end of the month, twice. Well, once at before the end of the month and once at the end of the month or beginning of new month. Hmm. My girlfriend and I are going to Regina for shopping. I take her because she enjoys shopping with me, and we make a day of it. But I just take her to the same stores that we go to, and she buys all her stuff, and then we'll go for lunch. We'll go for coffee. You know, we'll go to Value Village and check out the Value Village store just 'cause. Um, So we'll do that. That's early next month. The 9th, I think, or the 6th. I'm not sure. So we're going to do that. I'm looking forward to that. And then every end of the month, every time my check comes, hubby and I go for our shopping trip. So I'll be going to Regina twice at the end of the month. Mama burger and onion rings. Yep. Hubby would go to A&W. He has an issue with McDonald's. He doesn't like McDonald's. So he doesn't like to even go to McDonald's for me. But A&W, he likes A&W. Yes, he does. Usually orders a Monster Burger. And Monster Burgers are a grandpa burger with an extra patty. And that's what he usually orders. A grandpa burger with an extra patty. No extra pickles, no onions, no mayo. Usually no cheese, because I used to take it home and he'd put the cheese on at home and then heat it all up and everything. But yeah, I like those onion rings. My hubby knows how to make those onion rings. He does. He used to work for A&W. Oh, a caramel sundae. Oh, Amy. I want ice cream. I don't know if we have any ice cream. I will have to go find it. Yes, great idea, Sharon. For those who do, remember to put your clocks ahead. Well, that's the thing, CDC. You eat a lot of takeout food. It's bad for you. It is. Like, fast food is not healthy food. And if you eat it a lot, it's not healthy for you. Like my son eats a lot of fast food, and he's gonna just regret that. He really is. But can't tell him that. When they're young, they know it all. And this is my younger son, not my oldest son, that's in trouble. So. Pixie, your tummy's rumbling now. Give you food. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm watching the time as I'm thinking about what it is I'm going to make. I don't have a clue. I know, CDC, you're right. And do you know that they're all reporting record profits? Like, all of them are recording record profits. And yet they keep jacking up the prices, and they keep saying, well, it's because, we're paying so much for transportation and our suppliers keep jacking up the prices on us. Well, maybe that's the case, but obviously your math is a little bit off if you keep doing massive profits at the cost of us. I don't know, Cricket. I know I don't change my time, but other people do. Saskatchewan doesn't change time. We are stick in the mud farmers who don't change time. They don't change anything. Progress goes very slowly here in Saskatchewan. That's all I'll say on that. But yeah, it's spring ahead time. Spring ahead, fall back. But it's spring ahead time. And in a couple of weeks, it's going to be fuck or fight time. That time when all the lovely little critters get a hankering for other critters and they start palpitating and doing all sorts of strange things. And yeah, it's fighting or it's the other thing. Yep, yep, they do that. I think Bambi called it pitter pating. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Bambi. That's just off the top of my head. Oh, I know, Cricket. It's like, I hate it when they messed with time and they mess with the calendar. Like, we call this year 2023, but it's not even the correct year. Like it's, don't get me started. Honestly, I can go on and on with how the calendar has changed, how it is not really a Saturday, how it's not really February, how it's all tied to the lunar cycles, and there's 13 lunar cycles, not 12. That's in our calendar, which is why every so often they got to do a leap year and all of these calculations, and they got to adjust the time. And oh my goodness, don't get me started. Hey, Regina, how's it going? You have enough coffee for the rest of the year? That's awesome. So you stocked up with a sale and a coupon. Right on. Some places, Pixie, are thinking of getting rid of the time change, but some other places are still not. It is March, Amy, yes. Yes, all month. All month. So yeah, springtime. Yeah, Regina, send coffee. Send coffee. I have coffee. Well, actually, hubby has coffee. We are stocked up for coffee. We even have instant coffee because hubby was going to use it in case he needed a quick pick-me-up, which he never has. I've had it, though. It's good coffee. It's Timmy's. Timmy's instant coffee. It's good. Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons. And don't listen to what the instructions say. Double it. Yeah, double it. It's not 1 teaspoon, it's 2. Oh, Illinois is trying to get off of daylight savings times. Well, I mean, in this day and age, why still do it? I mean, if the rest of the world doesn't, then why are you doing it? If the majority of people don't move their clocks, then why continue to move their clocks? Wouldn't you want to be the same as everybody else? Wouldn't it be easier if we were all on the same time? I think it is. Let's make it so. Just a thought randomly, you know. One good thing about law is that it is slow to change. Yes, yes, it is. And that is not necessarily a good thing. Let's discuss some laws that are slow to change and should have been changed a long time ago. Like, let's talk about the laws that help make women more equal. That took a long time to do. Giving women the vote, that took a long time to do. Just saying. We need to stay on daylight savings time. It saves energy to keep it on daylight savings time. Oh, there are a lot of studies showing the adverse health of. There are adverse health reactions to health effects to switching daylight savings times. There is. And to completely do this all the time, I mean, it's bad for your health. I don't see how it saves energy on the environment. I really can't see what. So people turn their stuff on an hour earlier. They're still going to turn their stuff on anyway. So what difference does an hour earlier make? They won't turn as much stuff on. Maybe it's not as many lights. Well, maybe they won't. It's hard to say. Just things I'm randomly thinking of because, I randomly think sometimes. I try really hard not to. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's adulting. I try really hard not to do that. Yes. And living in reality. I try really hard not to do that too. Because reality sucks. Just saying. Yeah, farmers have lights to harvest now. You should see them go. Frick, harvest time comes, they're out there 24/7. They harvest as often as they can, as long as they can, every day. They will go for 24 hours if they can. Just change your driver out if you're lucky enough to have a second driver, or if not, fill her up on coffee and just keep on going. Hey, Janice, welcome in. Hello, hello. Daylight savings was kept for industrialization too. Yes, it was. Get extra work out of laborers. Yeah. Yeah, that is a rabbit hole you can fall down into reading up on why they keep it around. Yeah. And the adverse reactions to it. There's also good things. I mean, it's done some good things, but I live in Saskatchewan. We've never done daylight savings time, ever. And when I was in Alberta, it was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass every time changing over the clocks. I was tired. I got a headache. I lost sleep. I gained sleep. It didn't matter because I was tired. Oh, Robert, 4 wall clocks. You need to move to Saskatchewan. Yes, thank you for coming over after D's. What, Amy? What are you trying to say? Thank you for coming over after D's anyway. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is my mad ramble for the night. I've been rambling to myself. No, I haven't. I've been rambling to you guys. And you're still here and listening. It's amazing. Don't forget the thummies. D's Creative Hands. Thank you, Regina. I appreciate that. I didn't know. I agree, Regina. If they just pick a time and stay on it, it would be okay. So I pick my time. It's a time. It works for everybody. Yes, I've been doing that too, Cricket. Making my rounds. I've been discovering that the more rounds I make and say hi to people, the more subscribers I'm getting. My family's growing, and I'm so touched by that. That makes me so happy. I appreciate everybody that's joined my channel. Bump, bumpity bump. So, Amy, can I get you to start, if anybody wants their channel link dropped, please, put CC in the comment and one of my wonderful moderators will drop your link. Please, my wonderful moderators. Hey, Michelle Crochets in Kansas, how are ya? It's raining again. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I think I'm going to start doing my vlogs again, inventing on my vlogs. I think I need to start doing that. Yes, I think so. Ooh, Paranormal Nightmare TV series just posted something. I've been watching a lot of ghost hunting videos too, because I'm just fascinated by the paranormal. So, I've always been fascinated by the paranormal, but that's just because I'm me. So I want to thank you all for coming into my channel tonight. I really appreciate it. And thank you for all your thumbs. I appreciate that too. I'm oh. No new farm animals brought home today? You have a farm? I grew up in a pet store. Literally. Absolutely, totally, literally, it was not nice. It was, but it was a very lonely, depressing childhood. Although I got to do some really interesting things with animals. And to this day, I'm not scared of any animal out there. Not scared of dogs, not scared of cats, not scared of anything. Nothing when it comes to animals. No. Oh, you're doing a live devotional tomorrow morning. Right on. That's awesome. 6:30 Central Time. That's a little early for me, but I hope that you enjoy it. Little early for me, just like a lot. It's Sunday. I don't get up early on Sunday. Actually, I don't get up early any day. My pills, my medication makes it so I pretty much stay sleeping until my dogs wake me up. And even then, it's kind of iffy if he's gonna, how long it takes for him to wake me up. Your husband brings home animals a lot? Aw, that'd be so cool. Honey, can you bring me home an animal? Yeah, no. That's not going to go over. No. Oh, but anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, folks, and thank you so much for coming in. And I really appreciate it, especially those who just came in and this is your first time. Thank you very much for finding me. And I hope you hit that subscribe button. I hope you hit that like button. And I hope you come back. I'm here every Saturday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yep. So everybody say goodbye. Say goodbye, everybody. Have a great night, everyone, Pixie says. Oh, I love you too, Pixie. You're so sweet. Thank you for being a great moderator. Good night, Regina. Regina says good night, everybody. Everyone. Night all. Good night, Cricket. Thanks for coming in. Good night, Robert. Good night, Janice. Good night, Kelly. I want to say good night to everybody. Thank you all for coming in, and you have a good week. And I will see you guys in a week. But watch out for my vlog, because I'm going to start doing my vlogs again. So I've got 16 or 17 of them already on my channel. Go check them out, and I'm going to start them up again. So be on the lookout for my vlog. So love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.